Hello, I'm Eric Hutchinson. I'm the principal broker and owner of Hutchinson Realty. Happy 4th of July and welcome to my Northwest Arkansas market update. At the beginning of each month, I like to go back and look at the last 30 days and look at these sold listings. That tells us whether our house values are increasing in value or decreasing. Over the past 2 years, we have seen our house values increase every single month. But at the beginning of this year, the federal government raised our interest rates, which has done some things to our real estate market. But this is summer. This is when house values should increase, and this is when our inventories should increase. I want you to pay particular attention to the amount of homes that sold this time last year compared to the amount of homes that are selling now. If that is decreasing, then we may be experiencing a slowdown. We're going to be looking at 5 towns today. We're going to be looking at Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, and Bella Vista, and we're only looking at single-family residential houses. No townhouses or land, only houses. We just don't have time to cover all the categories in all the local areas. So let's get into the data. Let's look at Fayetteville first. We're going to start south in Fayetteville, and this time last year, Fayetteville sold 172 houses, and the median sold price was $316,250 at $160 per square foot. Now, last month, if you go right down below that, last month, which when I say last month, I'm talking about May because we're looking at June data. So last month, there was 129 listings sold. The median sold price was $385,000 at $193 per square foot. Now move over to your right in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And from June 1st through June 30th, we had 149 listings sold in Fayetteville. But look back at the left-hand side of your screen. This time last year, there were 172 houses that were sold in Fayetteville, and now we're down to 149. So what's going on? We're going to talk a little bit more about that. Last month in June, from June 1st through June 30th, the median sold price was $380,000, and the median sold price per square foot was $195. Now that is an increase from May, but it's not as big of an increase as we have seen earlier this year. Now, that's a $35 per square foot increase from this time last year, which is still incredible, but it's not increasing as quickly as it has been earlier this year. Now, move up to the pending listings. There are 271 pending listings. The pending median price point is $408,000 at $194 per square foot. Now notice that's $1 per square foot less than our sold listings. Normally, our pending listings will increase in value, and then our active listings will increase from the pending listings. It usually goes the sold listings, the least amount of price per square foot, then the pending, and then the active. But we are starting to see the last couple months where the pending category, the price per square foot, has decreased a little bit, which indicates that we are seeing a plateau. Things are leveling off. Right now, there are 218 active listings in Fayetteville. The median active price is $450,000 at $205 per square foot. Now let's move over to Springdale. This time last year, there were 126 listings that sold in Springdale, and the median sold price was $263,000 at $143 per square foot. Last month in May, there were 110 listings sold with a median sold price of $318,500 at $175 per square foot. Now move over to your right. From June 1st through June 30th, there were 103 listings sold. Again, decreasing from this time last year. The amount of homes that have sold, the median sold price was $316,500 at $173 per square foot. It looks like that Springdale had a decrease in value, but if you look at the average price per square foot, it's $179. And if you look at the pending, it's $176. So I don't think that there's actually been a decrease in the price per square foot in Springdale, I think it's more leveled off than anything. I don't think we're seeing an increase. Sometimes the numbers can be skewed a little bit by highs and lows. There are 145 pending listings. There are also 123 active listings in Springdale, and the active median price point is $375,000 at $185 per square foot. Now let's move over to Rogers. This time last year, there were 153 houses that sold. The median sold price last year was $310,000 at $156 per square foot. Last month in May, there were 112 listings sold at a median sold price of $436,500 at $185 per square foot. Now move over to the right. In June 1st through June 30th, there were 122 listings that were sold. So we're seeing a trend here. Fayetteville, Springdale, and now Rogers has decreased in the amount of houses it sold from this time last year. But we're still seeing a $38 per square foot increase from this time last year. So that's still a huge increase in our prices from this time last year. So the sold price in June 1st through June 30th was the median sold price was $413,500 at $194 per square foot. There were 164 pending listings in Rogers right now at $414,900 at $192 per square foot. So that's a $2 decrease from the sold listings, which again, it would indicate that maybe we're seeing a little plateau. We won't know until we see the sold listings next month. Right now, there's 120 active listings, and the active median price point is $544,500. Not much affordable housing in Rogers right now at $195 per square foot. Now, if you remember back a couple months ago, Rogers had gotten over that $200 per square foot. So the active list price, what that means is they haven't sold, and so the sellers are starting to lower their active list price so that they can get them under contract and sold. So again, we're starting to see a little bit of a plateau. Let's move over to Bentonville. So this time last year in Bentonville, there were 158 sold listings at a median sold price of $415,151 at $161 per square foot. Now look down at last month in May, 113 listings sold at a median sold price of $425,000 at $198 per square foot. Now move over from June 1st through June 30th. In Bentonville, there were only 132 listings that sold. That's a decrease in the amount of homes sold from this time last year. So we're continuing to see that trend. The median sold price in Bentonville is $490,000 at $199 per square foot. And if you move up to pending, there are 362 pending listings at a median pending price of $395,853 at $188 per square foot. Notice the decrease in the pending category. Again, starting to see a leveling off. In the active listing category, there are 138 active listings. The median active list price is $576,500 at $211 per square foot. Let's move over to Bella Vista. Bella Vista has always been our biggest bang for dollar. This time last year, they sold 121 listings at a median sold price of $255,000 at $147 per square foot. Last month in May, there were 119 listings sold at a median sold price of $340,000. That's $186 per square foot. Now move over to June, and you can see that there were only 108 listings sold in Bella Vista. That's a decrease from this time last year. So in all 5 of our towns, we've seen a decrease in the amount of homes that have sold. But the sold price has gone up $44 per square foot in 12 months. That's still an incredible increase in value. But it only went up a few dollars per square foot from this time last month. And if you look at the pending listings, they've actually gone down from $191 to $186 per square foot. So again, seeing a leveling off. There were 151 pending listings, and there were 116 active listings with an active median list price of $439,250 at $202 per square foot. So let's look at the specialty properties, and then let's draw some conclusions. In Northwest Arkansas, there are 22 lake homes, 16 Beaver Lake homes, 6 Bella Vista homes, lake homes, and there are 8 golf front properties, 2 in Bella Vista, 5 in Rogers, and 1 in Fayetteville. Specialty properties still are a rare commodity. So when one comes on the market, if you're looking for a lake home or a golf front home, you might want to jump on that. So let's draw some conclusions from our data. We are seeing the trend that things are starting to level off a little bit because our pending listings are not greater than our sold listings. Sometimes we're seeing a decrease in that. We're also seeing a decrease in the amount of homes that have sold from this time last year. What does that mean? Well, we call that in real estate a slowdown. Doesn't mean that the bottom is about to drop out, but it is a precursor to a decrease. Now, it may take a year for us to start seeing some decreases in value, but I do believe that that is coming. If you are a seller and you are thinking about selling your home, there is no greater time than right now. While we are at a plateau, that is whenever you want to sell your property. I know that things are tough if you are a buyer, especially with interest rates rising, but hang in there because inventories are starting to increase. Hope you guys are having a happy Independent Day, happy July. Enjoy the summer months because before you know it, we will be in the fall. So no matter what, I hope things are going well for you and your family. You can always reach out to me at info@hutchrealty.com if you have any questions. If you are a seller and you want a free home evaluation, you can go to hutchrealty.com, get a free automated home evaluation of your property. No matter what, I wish you and your family the best. May God bless you and may God bless your home.